All right, guys, so I'm going to give you a real quick video to give you some tips on how to pass this class, right? I guarantee you, if you follow these tips, there's literally no way that you won't, that you'll fail the class, but you'll most likely get an A or a B easily if you follow these tips. Now, as you notice, if you look in the syllabus, I don't really have a lot of assignments. Well, let me say it this way. There's a lot of very easy assignments, specifically pretty much for the most part, one per week. What you're going to do is you're going to listen to your lectures just as if you were in class. So this class is set up pretty much lecture style so that it's just like you were in class. So what that means is you'll usually have 1 or 2 lectures a week on your assignment. So you'll see like week 1, week 2, week 3, and usually you'll see a lecture or 2. Usually 2 lectures, and they're full lectures just as if you were in class. My advice for you would be to, go for a walk while you listen to them, ride your bike around while you're listening to them, just some kind of little small activity like that. Just that helps you actually keep more focused as you listen to those lectures. If you're just sitting there in front of a computer trying to listen to a lecture like that, man, you're going to flip and zone out, dude. Like you're probably going to fall asleep. You're probably going to wander off, daydream. But if you'll just go for an easy walk, go for a bike ride, put them in your headphones, however you like to do it, and just listen to those as you're walking or riding around, or just something, vacuuming, whatever, just something that just kind of keeps your subconscious kind of busy, right? It'll be a lot easier to pay attention and pull something out from those lectures. Or again, if you want to just sit there, you can. I've got slides included. You can just follow along with the slides as you listen to the lectures if you would prefer to do it that way. So after you listen to the lectures, here's your assignment. After you listen to the lecture, there's going to be usually some sort of prompt question for a discussion post. It'll say something like, why is the law of non-contradiction foundational to thought, right? Something like that. So notice you're going to have to actually listen to the lecture in order to participate with the discussion post. And I can tell, right, if you're doing that. Right? I can tell if you're just, shooting smoke up my tailpipe, just trying to act like you've, done it or not. Listen to the lectures, do your discussion question. I mean, that's it. So when you respond to the discussion question, you'll see it's like a 500 word minimum, something like that. That just keeps you from saying something like, yeah, I liked the discussion, it was awesome, or hey, I didn't like this at all, I thought it was ridiculous. It's a 500 word minimum discussion post. And then you'll react to 2 of your classmates. So just pick any 2 classmates, or you can pick 1 and do it twice, but pick any 2 classmates and just give your thoughts on what they wrote. You can agree to disagree with them. You can point out things that you thought were beneficial that they said. You can point out things that you thought were erroneous, something you didn't necessarily agree with. You can do that with 1 person twice, or you can pick 2 different classmates and just remark on their discussion posts. So each week you'll listen to the lectures, and then you'll go post your initial thoughts on the discussion, on the lectures, and then you'll react to 2 classmates. That's it. So if it was in class, it would be like this. It'd be like, let's say I give the lecture, and then you tell me your thoughts on it. We've discussed something for a minute, and then 2 other people talk, and you give your reaction to those people in class. That's what it would be like, kind of. So again, it's pretty easy. Listen to the lectures, give your initial discussion post, 500 word minimum, and then react to 2 classmates, or 1, 2 times. Now, here's the catch. Your reactions also have a minimum. So there's a 500 word minimum on your discussion post, and there's a 200 word minimum on your reactions to your classmates. Meaning you can't just write 1 sentence, right? Yeah, what you said was stupid, you're a moron, right? You got to write more than that, something more substantial, something more qualitative than a 1 sentence reaction. And then twice during the semester, you'll have a midterm exam and you'll have a final. They're going to be pretty, for the most part, if you're following the lectures and you're following the slides, you'll pass the midterm. The only people that fail the midterm, you will usually fail it badly. meaning that they haven't done anything. The people that pass usually make a 90 or 100 on the things. Again, it's just a matter of being disciplined, making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do in the course of the class, doing your lectures and doing your discussion posts, and you'll do fine. The exams, the midterm, both the midterm and the final, will both be taken, the material on those will both be taken directly from your slides. So before your midterm and before your final, if you just look over the slides, study the slides, know the information on the slides, the questions come directly from those slides. And there's only 10 questions on the midterm and on the final. The bulk of your grading, or the bulk of your work, I should say, all of the work counts roughly the same, right? Your midterm counts about 30% or 35%, midterm finals about 35%, and then your discussion posts are about 35%. But the majority of your work is just going to be doing your discussion questions at the end of each week, or by the end of each week. So these discussion questions are due by the end of the next week. So let's say that your class starts on a Monday or whatever, or a Saturday. Whenever it starts, they're due before the next class. So don't, wait till the next class starts and then you still haven't turned in your discussion question and you haven't reacted to your course mates there. Make sure you've done those. Make sure they're completed, that you've given your initial post and you've reacted to at least 2 course mates before the next class starts. Again, it would be just like a normal class. Let's say that you had a class, let's say that this class was on campus and it was on Tuesdays, right? Well, you would have Tuesday to Monday to get all your work done. And so when you came into your class on Tuesday, your work would already be turned in. That pretty much covers it. You're going to hopefully enjoy this class. It's not going to be, I'm hoping that it's really not going to be what you expect. It's not going to be just a bunch of memorization of this philosopher said this and this philosopher said that. Hopefully we're going to really see some ideas here that you can really engage with. Ideas that even are affecting our culture right now. Pretty surprising stuff. So those are your assignments. That's pretty much what is expected. Listen to your lectures, do your discussion posts, respond to your course mates before each class comes around, and you'll do fine. Now, you can email me. I would rather you email me at philosophyporch@gmail.com, just because that gets checked much more frequently than the work email gets checked. So if you have any questions, you can email me, or if my number's on the syllabus there, you can send me a text or give me a call with any particular questions that you may have too. Let's knock this thing out. Have a good semester. Until then, vaya con Dios, amigos.